Are you an owner of a business who's still posting content on your Instagram profile manually? Then this automation is just for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to schedule Instagram posts from Google Sheets automatically. So I am an owner of an event planning business and I want to post pictures of the past events that I've organized on my Instagram profile to create more customers engagement. Now, posting the content manually on my Instagram profile can be very time consuming. So what I did was I simply automated the process with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now whenever I'm going to add the details of the post that I want to post on my Instagram profile in Google Sheets, automatically a post is going to be created on my Instagram profile. And for that, I've simply automated and created a connection between Google Sheets and Instagram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to schedule Instagram posts from Google Sheets automatically. So as an owner of an event planning business, I want to showcase my past events and promotions and upcoming ones on Instagram. So scheduling posts from my Google Sheets to Instagram allows me to organize my content ahead on time, ensuring that I highlight my work without being overwhelmed by last-minute posts. This helps me to attract new clients while I focus on planning memorable experiences for my current customers. And I'm going to be creating this amazing automation between my Instagram and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as Schedule Instagram Posts from Google Sheets Automatically. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow, okay? After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So at the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder which I want to save this workflow in. Further, click on this drop down. So these are the folders from which under Instagram automations, I have created a folder in the name of social media content. So I'm going to select this folder from here, okay? After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Schedule Instagram Posts from Google Sheets Automatically, and over here you can see there are two windows in front of you. One says Trigger, other says Action. So what is Trigger and Action? Trigger and Action are the two most important steps. These are the two most important concepts of our automation process because our automation process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action, what is it? It's a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I'm going to create a record of the new post that I want to publish on my Instagram account, like the caption, the image URL, the tags right over here, as well as the publishing date and time. So according to the publishing date and time that I've entered in the Google Sheets, I want that as soon as the date and the time is going to occur according to the record that we have created in our Google Sheets, automatically the record of that same post should be created on my Instagram account, okay? So in order to do that, we are going to select our trigger application over here as Google Sheets, as we are posting content related to our business from Google Sheets. That is why for the trigger, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as new or updated spreadsheet row. As whenever the new data is going to be entered in this spreadsheet right over here, automatically and instantly, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that, okay? After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to create a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help test. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, I'm going to open the spreadsheet that I want to connect to Pabbly Connect. So this is the spreadsheet in the name of Instagram post details, and I want to connect this spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect. In order to do that, from the panel given over here, go to extensions option. After coming to extensions, go to add-ons, and from add-ons, go to this get add-ons option right over here. As I'm going to do that, this window is going to appear in front of you, on which on the search bar, search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. I'm going to open it, and you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it so that you can connect your Pabbly Connect account to the spreadsheet right over here. As I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, I'm going to go back and refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, now we're going to go back to extensions. Now in extensions, you're going to see an option Pabbly Connect webhooks. You're going to select it. Over here from the options given, go to the initial setup button right over here. After coming to initial setup, you can see over here it is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. For the webhook URL field, you have to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be your final data column on which of the data is added. So in the spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column D, because in this column, the final date of the post tags are going to be added. So for the trigger column over here, I'm going to write it as column D, and then I'm going to click on this submit button. As I've done, let's say setup configured successfully. As I've already entered the detail of the first post that I want to post on my Instagram account, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this data right over here. So for that, I'm going to click on this send test right over here as well to check whether Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect or not. Okay, as I've done that, we're going to receive the response right over here. This is a positive response, and I'm going to go back. Now, before opening my workflow again, the steps that I'm going to tell you right now are very important, so please do not forget to follow them. Go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now over here you can see from these options, go to the send on event button. As over here it is saying working. As the loading is completed, I'm going to go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. You can see a tick mark is in front of send on event. It is very important to click on send on event, because whenever you're going to enter the data right away in the spreadsheet of your new post, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that, and this spreadsheet is going to send that response to Pabbly Connect. Okay, that is why it is very important to click on send on event. So now as we have sent the test data, I'm going to open my workflow and scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here Pabbly Connect has captured the response. This means that Google Sheets has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. Okay, let us tally the response right over here. If I'm going to scroll down, for the tags, we have received the tags. You can see right over here for the publishing date and time, we have received the date and time on which date and time we are going to publish this post, current post that we have entered the details for in the spreadsheet. After that, you can see after that, this is the caption. Okay, it says, let us read the caption. Can we talk about the stunning centerpiece? Custom flowers and personalized decor are what make every event truly special. We care of the each detail so you don't have to. Okay, so this is the caption that I've written in the spreadsheet. You can see right away this is the same caption. Okay, after the caption, the image URL is provided. So this is the image URL that I want to post as a content on my Instagram page right over here. And this image URL, uploaded this URL from my WordPress site. Okay, this is a pay to wall link right over here. I have selected that URL from my WordPress account. So this is the URL that I've taken from my WordPress. Okay, so this is the response that is captured right over here. This means that Google Sheet has now been connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now what is going to happen, that every time we're going to enter the data of the new post in the spreadsheet right over here, in the similar manner, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of the data that we're going to enter in the spreadsheet right over here. As the trigger setup is done, we need to set up our action step. Now, I want that this post, the caption, the image, as well as the text, this post should be created on my Instagram account on this date and time, that is 29th of October 2024 at 12 p.m. I want to post this particular image on my Instagram profile on this date and time right over here. So now to schedule this post, we are going to set up our action step, and for the action application, I'm going to select it as delay by Pabbly. With the help of this amazing feature by Pabbly, we can add delay in this workflow. And with the help of this delay, we are going to delay this workflow until the date and time we have selected for this post to be published on our Instagram profile. Okay. So that is why for the action application, I've selected it as delay by Pabbly. And for the action event, I'm going to select it as add time delay. And then I'm going to click on this connect button right over here. After doing that, it is saying how much delay do you want to put in workflow. For this, I'm going to select it as delay until, as I want to delay this workflow until the date and time according to the post that I want to create in. Okay, that is why I'm going to select over here as delay until. Next, it is asking for the delay date till which we are going to delay this workflow. For that, we have to enter the delay date and time. Over it says delay should be added in this particular format of date and time right over here. So what we are going to do is we are going to change the format that we have received this format into the required format right over here. And the time should be in a UTC time zone format only. Okay, so now we're going to change the format. And for changing the format, we're going to add another action step to this workflow. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as date/time formatter by Pabbly. As with the help of this amazing feature by Pabbly Connect, we can change the format of the date and time according to our requirement. Okay, and for the action event over here, I'm going to select it as format date with time zone, as now I'm going to format the date and the time zone that we have received in our previous step right over here. Okay, in this response, we have received the date and time. We are going to change the format of this date and time right over here. Okay, so I'm going to click on this connect button. Over here, you can see after click on connect, it is asking for the date of which we want to change the format of. So for the data of the date, what we're going to do is we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field right over here, you can see it says Google Sheets new updated spreadsheet row. This was the previous step of this workflow. And as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. As over here, it is asking for the date that we want to change the format of. In my previous response, I've received the publishing date and time of which I want to change the format. So I'm going to select this data from my previous response. As I've selected the data of my date from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. After that, it is asking for the from format. From which format are we going to change the format of our date that we have entered? So the date we have entered is in the format of DD, MM, YYYY, HH, MM, and SS. So for the from format over here, I'm going to select the same format that I've written right over the date in. This is the same format right over here, okay? That is DD, MM, YYYY, HH, MM, and SS. So this is the from format. And for the to format, if I'm going to take you back to the delay step, it is asking for the YYYY, MM, DD, HH, MM, and SS. We have to enter the date in this format. So for the to format over here, I'm going to select the same format right over here, which is this format YYYY, MM, DD, HH, MM, and SS. I'm going to select this format for the to format field. Okay. Then it is asking for the from time zone. As this date we have entered is in an Asia Kolkata time zone. For the time zone over here, I'm going to select it as Asia Kolkata. Asia Kolkata, I'm going to select the time zone. And for the to time zone, as we have to enter the to time zone in a UTC time zone format, so I'm going to select the time zone as UTC time zone. Okay. And then I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. As I've done that, you can see right away the result. We have received the date and the time that we are going to add the delay in this workflow with. So we have received the result. Now what I'm going to do is for the data of this delay date, I'm going to map the data right over here. So now as we have entered the date of the delay date, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. You can see the status comes as success and it says delayed until 2024-10-29 at 6:30. This is a UTC time zone format. That is why it is coming as 6:30. So now what is going to happen that according to the date and the time we're going to enter in this spreadsheet, this workflow is going to delay after this Google Sheet step right over here. Now the time is going to reach as 29th of October 2024 at 12 p.m. This workflow is going to be executed after this delay and a post is going to be created on our Instagram account. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add another action step to this workflow, and now we're going to create a post on our Instagram account. So I'm going to select my action application over here as Instagram for business. I'm going to select my action application as Instagram for business, and for the action event, I'm going to select it as publish photo, as now we're going to publish a photo on our Instagram account. Okay. After that, I'm going to click on this connect button right over here. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, it is saying connect with Instagram for business. Before click on this button, remember to log into your Instagram account on a new tab so that you can easily connect your Instagram account to Pabbly Connect. Okay. So I'm going to click on this button right over here. As I've done that, you can see we successfully authorized Instagram for business with Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for us to select the Instagram account to use. So I want to use the account in the name of Michael Karras. You can see right away. So what I'm going to do is for the Instagram account, I'm going to select that same account on which I want to post the photo in. Okay. After selecting the Instagram account, it is asking for the photo URL. So for the photo URL, I'm going to map the date of the URL that I've received in a previous step. And for the caption, I'm going to map the date of the caption right over here with the tags that I've written right over here. Okay, so this is the content that I want to post with the caption right over here, and I want the tags to be after a line. So I'm going to enter over here the BR HTML tag right over here. It says use BR character for line break. So I've entered BR for the line break between the caption and the tags. Okay, so after entering the required details, I'm going to simply click on the save and send test request button. As I've done that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Instagram account and check whether a new post has been created on my Instagram account or not. For that, I'm going to open my Instagram account and refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, you can see right over here, a new post has been created on my Instagram account. Okay, so this is the same image. If I'm going to open this image from here, this is the same image that has been uploaded as a photo on my Instagram account right over here. You can see where the caption has, can we talk about the stunning centerpiece? Customized florals and personalized decor are what make each event truly special. We take care of each detail so that you don't have to, with the tags that we have entered in our Google Sheets. Okay, so this is the post that has been successfully created, and this post has been created right now because as we have clicked on the save and send test request button, that is why the test has run, and that's why the post has been created on our Instagram account. But in real time, what is going to happen, that as you're going to enter the data of the new post that you want to publish on your Instagram account in the spreadsheet with the date, time, caption, image URL, and the post tags, according to the date and time that you have entered in the spreadsheet at that particular date and time, only then a post is going to be created on your Instagram account. Okay, according to the date and time that you have entered, this post that you have scheduled, according to that only the post is going to be created on our Instagram account. Okay, and as the post has been successfully created on my Instagram account, this means that we have successfully created an automation between Google Sheets and Instagram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of an event planning company and I want to post my past event photographs on my Instagram account to create more customers engagement. Now, manually posting all the pictures for my business on my Instagram account can be really time consuming, as I want to also focus on other things of my business. So I have simply automated this entire process of posting content related to my business on my Instagram account from my Google Sheets. So now what is going to happen, whenever I'm going to enter the date of the new post that I want to publish on my Instagram account and my Google Sheets with the scheduled date and time, according to the date and time, the post is going to be created in my Instagram account. And for that, we have created this amazing automation between Google Sheets and Instagram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.